Have we gone crazy? Why do we underestimate compassion? Why do we think kindness is a sign of weakness, which is absolutely not? What do I have to say on compassion? Let's find it out in this video. Namaste. Hello. My name is Vajira Doje and I'm so happy to see you on this wonderful platform. I welcome you if you are new to my YouTube channel. Of course, I welcome everybody. I'm gonna talk what is compassion, why compassion, how to do compassion, an incident that is related to me, and a short story to inspire and change your perspective on compassion. Compassion is not a sign and a quality of a weak man. Compassion is in fact the sign of a very great man, big man, noble man, generous man. Compassion is a deeper feeling, an emotion that pops up, that comes spontaneously, instantly when we see someone is in suffering, when someone is in pain. We try to understand his situation and urgently react to find a solution to remove other person's pain or suffering. That is compassion. Compassion is within all of us, every living being, but we hide it. We fear about it. We fear that if we are too compassionate, people will take advantage on us, which is not true. Compassion makes you a stronger person. It gives us a value to our life. It gives us a sense of satisfaction if you are a compassionate person. It's an emotion. It's a deeper feeling that spontaneously, instantly come up when you see someone suffering. When you see somebody in pain, it is a spontaneous feeling and a feeling that comes urgently to remove the suffering. I believe we as a human being, if we are not a compassionate person, we are not living up to our human standard. But it is up to us to open up. It is up to us to go out of the track and help somebody in the pain. So that is compassion, as simple as that. How to apply compassion? We can start with ourselves. We can be compassionate to our body. We can be compassionate to our senses, that we have eyes. You can forgive yourself if you have not scored good marks, if you have not lived up to the standard. If you woke up late in the morning, be enough compassionate to forgive yourself and pat and try to come out of that fear. Be compassionate to your eyes, give them rest. Be compassionate to your body, eat the right food. Be compassionate, more important, to your mind. Feed the mind with the right mental food. So that is compassion, how we can practice, starting with ourselves. For me, the best compassion practice is the practice of compassion towards your parents. They have done everything that is possible. They are dependent on us. And what do? We don't show our compassion. If we are not compassionate to our parents, then I cannot talk about at whom we should be compassionate. Compassionate to the neighbor, and this can extend to being a compassionate to the neighboring countries, on the entire universe. Every living being, be a compassionate person. Practice compassion. It is gonna bring you lots of joy. It is gonna bring you a sense of satisfaction. It is gonna bring you peace in your mind. An incident that occurred to me 15 years maybe in my college life, that comes to my mind spontaneously, and whenever I think of this event, I wonder what was exactly it is. I was on the road looking for a rickshaw. I stopped a rickshaw and then I began to talk to him to bargain on how much he will take me to drop me to my friend's place. As I was talking, suddenly 3 young men of my own age at that time in college, they came into the rickshaw and they started talking in their local language, and I was looking for another one. While I was looking for another one, there was a loud noise and they started to fight. These 3 people, they dragged the auto rickshaw driver on the footpath and they started beating them. Because of this loud noise and the drama, there was a crowd that gathered around this fight, and people are seeing this in circle. And I'm screaming and crying for other people to come forward and help and separate this fight, but nobody comes forward. It was crazy, and I again had to hold and I cry for support, but there isn't any support to this auto driver except me. I felt so pity, and I don't know how this fight came to end, the people, they vanish, and I see the auto driver on the footpath. He's not able to move, he's limping. I pulled that rod and started the rickshaw, and I let him then go. There's sense of fear. Now if I reflect, I see when you have compassion, then you go out of your way. There's no fear in your heart. And as you don't have compassion, the fear pops like this in your mind, sort of thing, going out of your way where you sacrifice, isn't it? So this is the incident that I think whenever I think of compassion. Please help people when you see somebody's in pain. It can be your pet, it can be any dog on the street, it can be any street people who has no place to sleep. You can start with any small thing, but start compassion today. I heard from Buddhists, the Bodhisattva, the person who is to be Buddha, in fact, he has the ability to be an enlightened being, to be free from all suffering, but he delays his enlightenment out of compassion for the people. Where when he do that, he has to go through many lives, and many lives mean many sacrifices, many pain, many suffering. And when he fulfills all the perfections, then he becomes a Buddha. So that's why Buddha is an embodiment of compassion in Buddhism. This all the points that I have put in front of you would have encouraged you to understand what is compassion, change your view on compassion, help you to take action on compassion. From my heart to your heart, compassion. Do good, be happy. Namaste.